You are a world-class trader. You have trading to win mindset. You will maintain discipline. You will handle your fears and emotions. You will be focused. You will cope with few losses. You will never revenge trade. You are a world-class trader. You have trading to win mindset. You will maintain discipline. You will handle your fears and emotions. You will be focused. You will cope with few losses. You will never revenge trade. You are a world-class trader. You have trading to win mindset. You will maintain discipline. You will handle your fears and emotions. You will be focused. You will cope with few losses. You will never revenge trade. You are a world-class trader. You have trading to win mindset.
Yo, good morning guys, good to see you all. Christopher here from Traders Den. Today is the 12th of December, start again, 12th of July 2022. Let's start today's analysis, guys. Let's have a look what's going on today on the market. So just quickly, guys, we had a setup on the euro odd yesterday for a buy and a sell, because simply we know we are in the third push here. We can see the three levels down, nice and clean chart, guys. W formation back into the range. So we looked at the area of here going down, and it was a nice setup to take long and short on this yesterday if you were up for it. Right, okay, simply, guys, again we follow the intraday cycles, the accumulation, manipulation, and the profit release, guys, on this. Now, why we always say why a lot of traders fail to make money, guys, on this job? It's actually very simple answer to that: because they are impatient and they don't treat this as a business in terms of work. So let's see what's going on here today, guys, on the accumulation phase. And let's just move our chart or this line here to the 7 a.m. New York time, 7 a.m. chart time, which is the midnight New York. Right, normally, guys, before this area here on the 15-minute time frame, we look for the accumulation phase and then the manipulation. Then we're looking for the profit release. Now, as it stands now, guys, you can see we had the accumulation and then we had the false move happened already earlier. So I'm looking for the pullback here was a nice setup to the downside. This is a small cycle as well, and this is called the reset on the mini cycle and the 15-minute time frame. So I'm looking to do one more push down, then one more push down, and then get the hell out, because I don't know if it's going to break these lows here, guys. That's something. It's going to be wait and see. But if it does, then it goes lower, then we are in the reset on the weekly cycle. Then we're going to go lower and lower. So that's the weekly low here, guys. You're going to see where's that going to happen. Towards that weekly low, there is liquidity here. The left liquidity of 3 equal lows, 1, 2, and 3. So potentially we could see this going down today to the downside on this. The dashboard is showing there's no clear signal on it yet, and but the price still above the psychological levels. So let's just be patient, guys. But I'm more as it stands now as an intraday cycle. I am more, unless the price breaks above here, then this is my W formation, and then I'll wait for the pullback and then do something like this towards the 800 EMA. But as it stands now, guys, all what I can see here is accumulation, manipulation, and then the profit release. Now let's just be patient and see what's going on this, guys, on the Euro Aussie. Okay, let's quickly have a look at the gold. I think it was going down yesterday and up. Look at this morning, guys, what's going off here. They just, when they went, oh, they were going down and down and down. They did a cycle, and then within a couple of candles, they stopped all those who went short. And now I'm just expecting them. This is to be my M formation, and then continue to the downside on the gold. Let's quickly browse the hourly time frame and see what's that up to. You can see, guys, we were expecting the last move on it anyway. This is what we had, 1, 2, and you see this is a nice entry early hours in the morning with aggressive entry on that basis of the retesting the order blocks here and taking out all the liquidity above here, guys. And then now we should see more continuation to the downside on the gold. Now the dollar yen should be going up as well on this today. You can see how the dollar yen, guys, it's just completed the cycle from Friday. We had W formation. We have 1, 2, and 3. This is a cycle. It happened on the course over 1, 2.5 days, guys. The cycle, it can be from 2.5 to 5 days. So that's what we're looking at here, guys. 2.5 to 5 days trading techniques, which is good. So that's the 1, 2, and 3 beautiful, nice setup. So that's what we're looking at. So we're looking even more to the upside today on the bigger picture on this. We're looking for more cycle to the upside on this. Let's see what happens here, guys, and then we just take it from there. Let's have a look at the H4, see what's that up to give us just to see a bigger picture. I like to do that. And even the daily, you can see, guys, it's been extremely going up for a long time, or they're just working the highs here on the dollar yen. You can see the trade setups, the cycles are doing a smaller cycles now, the upside, smaller waves. So the time is, I think it's ready for it to drop, but they're just working the highs up. And let's just see what happens towards the midweek reversal on this. But again, guys, if you struggle to read all that, we have a simple stuff, guys. You know, the accumulation, manipulation, and the profit release phases are very important. Look at this, guys. We have 1 accumulation side here, false move up, and they're going up now. So we're looking for drop, hit stop low, buy, hit the stop low, buy towards those highs. if we are wrong, then sometimes they do two-way manipulation. If the price starts to take out these lows and we look for pullbacks and to the downside, that will be our information here. When they do the, like I said before, guys, many times, they do a two-way manipulation. That could be the case here. Or as it stands now, guys, we're looking for buys on the dollar yen as it is. So let's be patient again, wait for the price to give us our entry. I'm looking around just below the 50 MA, right? This zone here, guys, and just to take out these equal lows and then start to buy from this area upwards. Okay, so that's the dollar yen. Let's have a look at the what we can look at the oil, see what's going on in the oil, guys. Again, hourly time frame, it's ranged yesterday. There was not much happening on it. The oil, not much happening, just ranging again. Just be patient with it. We're still looking for more to the downside still, as we still in a downtrend clearly on the oil. From the higher time frames, we can see the lower lows being creating, and I'm just expecting, this is what we had, one, see in the 4 hourly, 2 and 3 back into the range, one, and then one here, and then half this move here, and this half there is a level. So the two levels. I'm expecting one more to the downside on the on the oil, and then double formation back into the range right there as we wait to see the setup. So I'm still bearish on the oil, guys, as it stands now. We did take the weekly cycle last week up, and that's what we have to offer, guys, the intraday cycles to trade between the lines onwards. Okay, let's have a look at the US, the Bitcoin as well. See what's Bitcoin up to, guys. See Bitcoin, we did say that's gonna going down again. This is where I'm expecting the Bitcoin, like we did last week, to go up here. I'm gonna leave that on, just to push this highs here, and it also creates an inverse head and shoulder right there, and to do the movements up here and then drop. That's what we're looking at. This is an inverse head and shoulder. You can see it. Don't tell me it's in hindsight. This is not hindsight. This is what we're expecting before the move it happens. So I'm expecting a drop here, and then range for a couple more weeks or a week or so, and then we will see when the price starts to go up. Here we will look for a buy towards the 32 or 33,000 mark, and then we're expecting another drop after that, because simply drop, pay, drop, consolidate, drop, consolidate, drop, consolidate, and it repeats itself, and then rise, consolidate, and then we will wait for the next cycle to start to appear. It's not really, the Bitcoin's been really good in terms of the cycles, and it's been very clear. So that's the Bitcoin intraday cycle. You can see, guys, how it's just these lines, they actually don't work on the Bitcoin, the 7 a.m. You can see you have to justify the cycle yourself, because it's not regulated, you see, and this is what we have. But the accumulation phases and all that, it's there to see. You can see it, guys. It's very clear. It's not an issue there. So that's the Bitcoin, and let's see what's going on in the pound dollar yesterday. See, pound dollar is just continuing to the downside, and I'm expecting them to reverse today. They're just working out the lows on the 4 hourly time frame. You can see we've done nice movements, one drop, two drops, and then we have actually, you can see one, consolidate, two, one, back into the range, and then we have another new cycle, one, and potentially potentially all this is one, and then this is two here, and then we are on the third level now on the 4 hourly time frame. So we're expecting some reversals towards the midweek today, this week. So we want to see a complete cycle. We want to see a complete cycle of the this week for us to start to buy, guys, to confirm the movement. Excuse me, guys, 1 second. So we want to see the cycle drops to the downside, and let's go to the hourly time frame to see if we can spot that. Guys, you can see here we have nice movements and formation here, drop and drop, and this should be our last drop here. So I'll be looking to see some aggressive moves to the downside this morning. Then you can see the divergence as well here on the TDI, and let's just follow the intraday cycle on this. So let's together spot the accumulation phase on this 15-minute time frame. Where is it, guys? There we go. So this channel actually is accumulation itself. You can see how the characteristics of the accumulation is actually happening, guys, and this is what we mean by accumulation. Price is actually, it's very tight, in a very tight range. So all the way here, see from here, they just did an aggressive move here and back into the range, and they start reaccumulating again. So we want to see a false move, which is potentially this one now outside, and if they start going up here, guys, we look for a pullback, W formation, and continue to the upside. Now, as you can see, we have 1, 2, and 3. Again, it's happening. The cycle can be done between 2 to 2.5 days. That's not an issue that we can't deny that fact. It's a cycle, but the overall trend on this H1, guys, it's still, you can see it's still it's still to the downside on this. So let's just be patient again and see what's going on the pound dollar. So we looking at this from a different perspective. This is the weekly highs here from last week, and this is the weekly low. It's been taken out, so it looks like we're gonna see this is just a spike and a stop hunt to the downside, and then we should see now continuation, the big multi-session W, like so, guys, and we expect them to go up back into this area here, the 2 to 50 levels. And so again, guys, it's just a matter of being patient, and don't worry, you don't have to catch the moves to the upside. You don't have to catch the moves, guys, from the very bottom, but it's always a trader's prerogative to catch the move at the very low here and to catch the move at the very high here, like sell and then buy, sell here and buy here and sell there, and so on. This is something you don't have to think like this, guys. It's not actually a healthy thinking. So that's what we're looking at, guys. Just be patient and let's see what's going on the pound dollar, and then we will catch the trade as we go along. Let's just wait for give us their hand and see where they're going this morning, and then we will trade accordingly. It's not a problem at all. So always look at the day's highs and lows, guys. Steve Murray used to say, always when you're looking at the highs and lows of the day, that's where you should be taking trades on the charts. Okay, guys, that's the analysis for today. Just a matter of being patient. I'll catch up with you shortly on the Discord, and well, we should be able to pick up some nice trades today. If there isn't any setups, don't chase the charts, don't chase the market, and be patient. Before we go, let's quickly have a look at the euro dollar and see what's going on. See the euro dollar again. This is, to me, guys, this is accumulation phases here, and this is looks like they all day yesterday and today they did accumulation phase on that. So maybe we should see some reversals to the upside, at least towards the 200 EMA here on the hourly time frame. As you see, it crossed there, and there was no clear retest of you see how the price, they drop the price quickly and quickly. So when they do the reversal, they don't actually leave the moving average here, they leave it down here. So traders can't see what people do. I used to know, guys, they trade like this. Once they see a moving average cross, there's no retest, say for example, they start to buy here, drops against them, they buy more, drops against them, they buy more, and drops against them, they buy more, and they ended up with long here, long here, long here, and this last here long, their account will not handle the pressure of all these losses here. And then this is what Martingale, they call it the Martingale Trading. This is where things fail eventually, guys. They make it fail eventually, and they don't let you make any money. By the time the price reaches here, then you still have a minus here and a minus here, and also just a small take profit here and here. Cover, they will not. So you need, if you trade in one lot here, and then two lots there, and three lots here, four lots here, the move back up here, it will not cover you guys. So you end up losing money as well. So that's what we're looking at. This is something you need to consider as well. Don't trade Martingale, guys. It's just a nightmare, and it's the amount of times I've seen it fail. Eventually, you might make some money to start, but eventually it will fail you big time and miserably. Your account will be done and finished. Fantastic. Let's wait, guys, for the accumulation phase. Let's have a look at the 15-minute time frame. You can see, I can see here, guys, what's going on. What's here? We have accumulation, and we have the false manipulation move, and down again. So as it stands now, I want to see the price going back into this area here, guys, going back to this area. Then we're looking for pullbacks and going to the upside, to the more and more to the upside on the dollar CAD, buddy. Let's have a look at that. Have a look at that. I did look at it this morning before I started the chat here, but I think it's in a range. That's why I didn't take much of it. Yeah, you see, it's ranging, guys. I don't want to be trading something like this. Dollar CAD, it's just ranging. I'll just personally go the 15-minute time frame, and I will just trade the intraday cycle. You can see how the intraday cycle, we had the accumulation here, and then move up, accumulated here, one, start the side two, and then we should see one more move up here to the upside, and then look for reversal back into the range here. Just a quick, nice and easy trade. That's what I would say to you guys on this one. But in terms of higher time frame, it's just a big mess, and I won't even bother with it. It's been ranging, not nice at all. So that's what we look at on this. And then let's have a look at the 4-hourly time frame. Again, it's done a cycle up here, and then it's just ranging. They did, could be this multi-session M here, and we could see, or they could break above here and continue to the upside. But the fact they gave 3 vector candles in the hourly time frame towards this high, so possibly we could see more to the downside on this, but there's no clarity just yet, so I won't bother. So this is my range on the 4-hourly time frame. You can see from here to there, and then it could be just ranging here, guys, for another week or so. That's the dollar CAD take, my take on it. So it's just ranging, guys. I won't advise even to trade it at all. All right, guys, thank you very much for being here today, and I'll catch up with you all soon on the Discord, and have a good day. Thank you.